What's up, guys? Good to see you all for a chill little evening. I know we've had a couple chill little evenings in a row with Sunday, Monday. Normally my day's off, so I have a lot more that I try to get done on these days life-wise instead of stream and content and guild-wise. The correct answer to the question in chat is if you remake Lord of the Rings with all but one person being a Muppet, the one person would be Andy Serkis as Gollum, but not CGI. Just Andy Serkis as a dude trying to play Gollum surrounded by Muppets. That's the correct answer. Because then it's weird on so many levels. Also, anyone who tries to remake the Lord of the Rings movies before I'm dead is gonna have problems. Oh, what's up, Magus Phantom? What's going on, Bjorn? Mr. Snack Fridge. What's up, Saline? Hey, Count. Good to see you. See if I've gotten any updated ones, but no, nothing else so far. If anyone was waiting on if I had an extra code for something. Also, Xionzi checked that code, because he already owns the product, and when he checked that code on his activation, it says you already own this product, so it's a valid code. So it'd be really weird if the only country it was locked in, or if it was locked in a country and it was, where you are. Let me see if there was any others that I didn't get out. I got Dishonored out. All right. Yeah, that's probably where it lands, Magus, something like that. Yeah, Bjorn, that would never happen. They would never do that. They would never reboot one of the greatest achievements in filmmaking in any generation ever just for money. Who would ever do that? Alright, everything looks good. And we are ready to have some fun. It is day 21 of 33 here in Operation Echo. A couple days of just chill evening streams yesterday and today as we get ready to get back into our big games. I'm actually super excited to get a Darkest Dungeon run going. And the reason, I talked about this briefly, the reason I haven't been playing as much hard mode right now is, I love XCOM. I rarely ever get tired of it, but I am just enjoying playing some other games a little bit more right now. And I'm never going to force myself to play something, even if it's something I do enjoy, if something else is grabbing my attention. B, I'm not going to be able to finish it, most likely, before the finale, unless I'm playing it, like, every day, because we're still relatively early in the mid-game of that campaign. I figure that campaign's got another 3 weeks at least, and we've only got 2 weeks left till the end of the marathon. And right now, Darkest Dungeon has a lot of my attention as far as a campaign-based game. You know, not just a roguelike or a one-night game, you know, to complete a couple runs, but something to really get back into. So, we're not done with the hard mode campaign, but I'm going to play it a little bit, probably, before the end of the marathon, but, excuse me, we'll either pick it back up after, you know, the week after the marathon, after I take my break, And that'll depend on where we are with the Darkest Dungeon run, because I am knowledgeably choosing to start the Darkest Dungeon run knowing that it might not be ready to be finale'd on the finale or before the end of the marathon. And that'll suck because I'm going to be gone for a week. And that'll put the finale off for, 10 days. I'll be gone for more than a week. So I'll be gone from Saturday the 6th until, like, Tuesday the 16th. So, like, 10 days. Maybe Monday the 15th, because I might be working Mondays back in as a regular day. But yeah, I'll be gone for 8, 9, or 10 days, something like that. So, is the next XCOM after we do the hard mode campaign? I'm trying to decide between an XCOM 2 run and Long War again. I will be playing both of those at some point. And I'm leaning towards doing an XCOM 2 run, because it won't be modded heavily yet. I won't be doing Long War yet, Bjorn. I've already talked about that. I haven't played enough XCOM 2 to want to dive into Long War of the Chosen yet. A normal XCOM 2 War of the Chosen run will, only take me a couple weeks, with the amendment to that being that I'll probably be playing on Legend difficulty, so it might take longer. As long as I'm enjoying it, I don't care how long it takes. And then Long War will probably wind up, Enemy Within Long War will probably kick off end of this year, early next year, just depending on how much time we have, how much time it takes to get through the other runs. So, got some sort of mark right on my forehead, and I don't know what it is, but it's always right there. Either way, we're going to have fun. Tonight is, apparently I have something on my shirt, too. Tonight is just a little Slay the Spire, so let's do that and have some fun. Thanks for tuning in. Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, whatever time it is for you, wherever you are. Ladies, gentlemen, and everybody else, thanks for being here. I'm The Voice, and this is The Echo, where everybody has a voice. That means me, you, our games, our characters, our stories, our heroes and villains, successes and failures, the ups, the downs, the good, the bad, the wins, and the losses in all things sci-fi and fantasy, particularly and especially gaming. This is a place where we come together to enjoy those things alongside challenging gameplay in a chill environment as part of an awesome community of amazing people. That's each and every one of you. Whether it's your first time here, whether you're a long-time regular, whether you're a lurker or a chatter, whether you recently returned to the stream, stumbled in by accident, got here through a raid one day, found us on YouTube, or are tuning on the YouTube side, the time you guys choose to spend here is awesome and amazing and extremely valuable to me, so thank you very much for that. And thank you for all the ways you guys choose to support the stream, the channel, the community, and me, and give me the continued opportunity to create this space, curate this experience, and share some good times, good vibes, and good games with a great group of awesome people. Today, we are going to play some more Slay the Spire. I was able to get to the heart on Watcher yesterday, and I know that I don't have to beat the heart to advance the Ascension level, but I have to beat the level 3 boss, and if it means going out of my way to get a couple extra keys along the way, and yeah, maybe that cuts a few trinkets down and adds a harder fight with the buffed elite, but that's okay. I am enjoying the way I'm going about it, and yeah. So we are Ascension 5 on Ironclad, and Ascension 3 on the others. So let's just see what we can do tonight, and maybe we'll start with a silent run and see where we go. Let's jump over. Also, on Tactical Breach Wizards, I will probably finish it at some point. It's going to feel really weird to go back and finish it off, kind of completely out of alignment. Tactical Breach Wizards hit me in a lot of ways similar to Frostpunk. I know they're not very similar games at all, but what I mean by that is it's essentially a puzzle game. It is a puzzle game. And while the dialogue and writing are excellent, it's very formulaic from what I saw of it so far, in that you could easily play from the start to the finish with a mapped out, make this move, make this move, make this move, guarantee you do everything, win everything. So it doesn't have as much flexible creativity to it as I would like, but I do enjoy it, and I did enjoy my time with it so far, so I'll probably finish it, just not 100% sure when. Looks like I'm only fighting 1 or 2 elites. Yeah, these 2. Because I do want to hit these stores. I started with extra gold. I should have looked at the map first. Another rookie mistake I sometimes make. Hey, TNT, what's going on? If I draw 3 strikes, he's dead. Of course I didn't. Let's block all the damage. Good chance I draw 2 strikes and he's dead. Or I'll have enough block and just take no damage this fight. There we go. I'm gonna try for poison. I'm gonna buy a Snecko Skull instead of Burst. Try to get some poison going. I'm gonna hit this other store because I still got a fair chunk of gold. It wants shivs, but I'm thinking footwork and dodge and roll. Dash is a card I really like, but Mummified Hands, a nice relic too, but alright. Let's see how we do. No poison yet, but, you know. Oh. I'll go 1 more. Okay, cool. Gonna be a tough fight. Poison to be really nice here. I don't have any. Yet. I will. I can feel it. Coming in the end night. Oh Lord. I've been waiting for this moment for all my life. Oh Lord. Oh Lord. Seriously, game. At least we'll have our attacks on the turn when he's buffing. Do I send this block forward to the next turn? Nah, I'm gonna draw enough. I hope. Come on, Snecko Skull. We're gonna get those poisons for you. We're gonna get Noxious Fumes, and that's gonna wreck. Neutralize is good here. Takes that damage down. We blocked most of it. And we send some of the block, or some of the energy forward. So, yeah. Gives us a little more, less ability. Okay. Done okay at minimizing damage, but not great, I wouldn't say. Dodge and roll because it sends block to the next turn. The problem here, I'm down to 3 attack strikes. Not exactly, you know, wrecking him. 4 attack strikes, excuse me. Ow! Oh my god. What is this draw? Well, hopefully I draw Flying Knee and a couple strikes. And then he'll be ready for dead on the next turn. Well, a couple strikes. And then dodge and roll again. Okay, he's dead next turn because I have to draw those 3. Not terrible, considering I didn't really have any cards that were flexible or, you know, added to the... Jeez. I guess expertise? I don't have to take a card there, but that feels bad to skip. Do I need to rest? There's nothing worth smithing. What is the upgrade for adrenaline? 2 energy. Okay. Footwork could be worth upgrading. I'm just gonna make sure I get this elite killed. Or try to make sure. Since, again, I'm just on a bunch of basic fucking cards. Okay, this is better. Get rid of the artifact. Yeah. See, Jack, I could see myself doing that. I've done it, you know, just by virtue of playing poorly also, so yeah. Okay. This would be a good turn for Flying Knee, because and dodge and roll, because it sends the energy and the block towards the turn where I'll be facing 2 attacks. I guess I'm just gonna do it like that. I should have used that on one of the other ones. Glad I sent all that energy and block forward so that I could draw nothing. You're gonna shine, Snecko Skull. I just gotta get some... Hello? I just gotta get something for it to happen. There are not that many dazed in the list. Fuck me, game. 2/3 of the list is not dazed, and yet 60% of my hand that I draw is dazed. Again. What? I'm not in any danger. It's just making the fight take that much longer. I guess the only time I'm in danger is I'm going to take 10 raw damage if they give me no defense. Or no attack. I swear the dazed have a higher draw rate. Like, it's a hidden thing. You draw them more. I'm gonna do this here, that way he's in range of dying. At least I'm guaranteed to draw a Flying Knee to kill the one who's gonna be doing the damage. So the Darkest Dungeon run is going to be a normal roster, but it's going to be, the goal is a full 100% run, a completion run. So it's going to be Blood Moon difficulty with, you know, so that's Stygian plus Color of Madness. It's going to be all bosses, full courtyard, and all bosses means farmstead as well. Countess kill, all regional bosses, all within the 100 weeks, and a fully upgraded hamlet, meaning all the buildings in the hamlet have all upgrades. I tried to do the math on districts, if I could have all the districts. That's really, really hard to do in 100 weeks. So I don't think that's going to be attached as a part of it, but... So last year... It's a nice card. Last year's Blood Moon run, I ended it on Wake 93. Part of it was because it lined up with the end of Operation Echo. I was able to do the Darkest Dungeon on the final day. But we ended on Week 93. The Countess was still alive. 4 regional bosses were still alive. And I think the town was probably fully upgraded. I could check the save file, but it was close. But I needed to make better use. Oh, and all ancestor trinkets. That's going to be a tough one. But that means hunting the Shambler intentionally and often. I'll take Sapphire. We'll see how it plays out, but it's going to be a lot of fun. I love that game, so... Always fun for me. That's going to also mean that the roster has 29 available on it instead of 18. So that's pretty cool. Means 11 more of you get in and get named. At this point, I just need Envenom, because I'm just going to be having a bunch of attacks. I am going to take a second Flying Knee, though. Recall here. Store? No. Fuck it. Next store is going to have a lot of gold for it, and that's fine by me. And I've been looking at the distribution, as I always do every time I'm starting a new Darkest Dungeon run. How many of each class do I want? Do I want to change anything from what I did last year? I think 3 Vestals is just one of the biggest advantages over something, you know, that's not the Highlander run. A lot of the other classes remain at 1. It's like... Dude, still nothing? Alright. No poison still. So, let me look real quick. So, my breakdown is normally, if I have a full roster, no deaths, everyone's healthy, it would have 1 Abomination, 1 Antiquarian, 1 Arbalist, 1 Bounty Hunter, 2 Crusaders, 1 Flagellant, 1 Grave Robber, 2 Hellions, 2 Highwaymen, 2 Houndmasters, 2 Jesters, 2 Lepers, 1 Man-at-Arms, 1 Musketeer, 2 Occultists, 2 Plague Doctors, 2 Shield Breakers, and 3 Vestals. And that comes to 29. So your one-offs are A-Bomb, Antiquarian, Arbalist, Bounty Hunter, Flagellant, Grave Robber, Man-at-Arms, Musketeer. The ones of those that I would look to maybe have 2 of are Bounty Hunter. Antiquarian, a second one, could be really good for making a lot of money. And Man-at-Arms, probably not as much. So really, it's Bounty Hunter is the one I'm looking at as maybe finding a second way in. I like to have 2 Highwaymen because you can have really good repost comps, especially for like the first Darkest Dungeon quest, fighting the Shuffling Horror. Having 2 Highwaymen to set up riposte on that fight is extremely powerful. We'll see. But 3 Vestals means you have consistent healing available in almost every quest that you go on. And it lets you the flexibility to have one of them, you can perk them towards being a Bonk Vestal, which I really always like playing, because it's not just fun, it's pretty functional too, in the ruins at least, and a couple other places. What are we doing, game? I mean, Flying Knee's just better than Strike. Yeah. We should have enough offense to make this fight relatively fast. A dash would be an incredible draw right now when he's going to hit me hard. Lower his attack as well. I just blocked all of his big hit damage and still did a good chunk of damage to him. Snecko Skull might be the biggest mistake I've made so far because, yeah, the game hasn't given me any synergy, but we've got a lot going for us. I can take the burn. I have the block. Why would I let myself get weakened? I'm learning. Very slowly, but in tiny little steps, but I am learning. That's actually a lot of damage, so. And it gives me all the blocks so I can play all the strikes. So this is more of like an energy forward with good blocking list. Now I have 2 extra energy next turn. Flying Knee. Apparently, Silent is now fighting in MMA. Even on a defensive turn, we still did a chunk of damage. I am going to get weakened. But that's okay, because this is going to be his big attack turn again. So, ideally, what I want here is more block. Yeah, like that. Blocked it all. Hexaghost is a bitch. Yeah, because the burn. I don't want to take any damage. I shouldn't worry about taking a little bit of damage. It's a boss fight. I'm going to heal afterwards. But it's a good habit going forward because if I ever get the ascension level higher, I won't heal as much at the end of a... Can we not, game? I guess I'm taking some damage. Freaking, there aren't that many... Look at that. There are 5 burns and 15 non-burn cards. And I draw 3 of them. I swear, you're such a bitch, game. Of all... Really? Really? Of all the cards. I'm still not impressed with your performance. This is absurd. There are 12 non-burn cards and 5 burns. Better than 2/3 that I don't draw burns, and yet I draw 2. 3. The draw weight on those has to be adjusted. That's not correct. Yeah, I'm gonna go a second adrenaline. Still haven't gotten any poison. Don't have but 1 discard synergy. Sure, Slave's Collar. That's the closest store. Store or elite. Okay. I'll just finish one off. Why didn't I play footwork first? Because I'm an idiot. All right. Didn't draw another attack to ground him. So we're gonna kill, or almost kill that one. Dun 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 dun. I want to lower his attack. Can I draw another attack? Oh, that was dodge and roll, not the other. Fine. I didn't want to waste the flying knee on the grounded one, but... Cool. I haven't seen a single card with poison on it yet. Like, in anywhere. Cool. Poison be really nice here. Hang on to that adrenaline. Might need it for a turn later when he's hitting me hard and I need block. Okay. Flying Knee's been consistently giving me extra energy, even in non-boss or elite fights, so that's good. Nice time for Dash to come up. Blocks almost all the damage and lets me get some damage to him. Deadly Poison's not the poison card I'd look for, but it's better than the other two. Deflect does work with footwork in my defensive side, but let's see if we can get a little bit of poison synergy in. You're the Flying Knee that's not upgraded. I just want them all to match. That one felt left out. Okay. Caltrops. He's attacking me 3 times, even right away. I think that that's valuable. Kill that little shit. Damage to this little shit, because he's going to need to die before he kills me. Good draw. Discard this. Oh, get off my... I'd love to set up footwork, but I think I just need to put a defensive card, because he is attacking me, so... Should have done that. Would have put me at 13. Okay. He's gonna buff them? Uh-huh. Neutralize here. He dies and I don't take his attack. I would have preferred to put poison here in a lot of ways, obviously, because it would keep ticking, do a lot of damage, but... yeah, this looks fine. Deck cycles fairly quick, even though it's over 20 cards. The problem is I'm having to spend a lot of time killing these little shits. At least the poison will be ticking on him and doing some sustained damage while I deal with these little bastards. Turn like this is fine because I can get some block in place and basically ignore them for kind of a turn. I had enough block. I should have done a Flying Knee. They were only attacking for 10. My brain is just leaning into defense. Took a lot of damage here. But we're alive. Not great cards. Not at all. That's a full heal, too. Let's get rid of a regular strike, because we just got a poison stab. This is mana forward again, but if I don't have enough card draw to support that, it gets a little bit heavy. And there's another store right there. So let's go through these, and then from here we can decide if we're going after the buffed elite. As long as we're healthy, we probably should. Okay, it's a fight. Didn't get it. Dash is beautiful there. That way I can put poison on this guy and block most of this damage. I'm going to take some, but 13 poison there is going to work fast. And that's going to be better than blocking the damage right now, because it's going to block a lot more damage that he could be doing on subsequent turns. Yeah, like that. Little bitch. Don't be healing. All right. Hold on. You're getting stabbed, lady. Stabbed and poisoned. My deck has poison. It doesn't have that much, but that's alright. The situation is serious. You're dead. Get out. And everyone's happy she died because I stopped singing. Noxious fumes. Every turn, that gets a benefit. This is not the deck I'm playing, game, but alright. Alright, we'll take 8 here. Does it matter, game? They're identical. Just discard one. It doesn't matter which one. They're literally identical. Surely you can detect that. An annoying amount of damage. Cool. Hey, what's up, Chaos? Good to see you. First run of the night. It's going okay so far. Was. Alright, I guess we're not too terribly off. 5 damage. But she's dead, so. Did take a lot of damage before that buffed elite that's coming up. That's unfortunate. Especially for a non-elite fight again. Always. Maybe the store's got a potion I can heal off of. Caltrops, Flying Knee, no healing potions.
It's a trap!
Wow, that'd be great if I could afford it. Alright, fuck it, let's try it. Not a great fight for me. Not at all. Where is any of my offense? That's the one I especially wanted to see. Thank you. Fuck, I forgot to... I'm gonna die here. With them all being buffed with bonus strength and all attacking every turn, not a whole lot I'm gonna be able to do. I've got a lot of defense right now, so... My damage might be fast enough to get this one down. We're sending some energy forward, so... No draw, though. Alright, but he's dead. Okay. We stabilized it after the first big hit turn. Well, that's a terrible draw. He's dead, so it was a fine draw. Cool. Letter opener's good in this deck. So I've basically replaced strikes with flying knees. Huh. I mean, they're better. I don't have enough gold for this shop, so I'm gonna go after another elite. Cool. Caltrops, please. Nope. Caltrops, please. No Caltrops, huh? It's only a one-off in the deck, so... Not bad. Got the Caltrops, got the full block up. Did a little more damage. Okay. Take a little bit, but not too much. Should have played another defend, but... Yeah, because he'd be dead anyway from the poison. Not too bad. Art of War, not ideal in this list. I have a little bit of discard, but not that much. We basically have discard through Acrobatics and Survivor, and that's it. Take one Piercing Wail, because it exhausts out, which opens the deck up for size. I did not need to rest there. I should have smithed. I was at like 63, but... Poison will be the heavy lifting against this. Fuck. So... Drawn Adrenaline? Did not draw an Adrenaline. I'm just going to take the damage on this first turn to set my energy better for next turn. No reason to use Piercing Wail there. Okay, got the defenses up. Got a Caltrops, got more poison. Good turn. This is going to be a weak turn. Just don't have enough cards to play, but at least I... Just played like... Oh, it must have hit him, and I just didn't. No, I only played 2 skills. It's actually correct. Just the 2 defends. Dun, 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 dun. Nice. He's weakening. I'm weakening because of the damn curse, but I don't think it's going to make any difference. Defeat impossible? I don't think it's impossible. It's inevitable is what you meant. He cleared his poison, but I'll put some more back on. Just need a little more card draw to support the amount of energy that I have on a lot of turns. Yeah, that'll play. Okay. I guess Malaise or Malaise. Let's take Fusion Hammer. I've smithed, or a lot of my stuff's coming in upgraded. All the attacks are. Store. Store. So that's store elite store. Chest elite. It's 2 elites. Right side is store elite, elite, chest. No, 3rd elite. Are there any paths with 3 elites? Nope. Because there's only 1 elite in this upper part of the map. So. Okay. Deck flows well. Oh, he's dead. So. Cool. I have a lot of energy, so that's tempting. And it does give me card draw. I'm gonna go with Deadly Poison. It's just easier to conceptualize how to play with it properly since I'm pretty shit at the game. Noxious Fumes would kill this guy without me ever having to try to touch him, but I usually have a lot of block up, too. Just not this turn. That'll do. And Letter Opener proccing, doing damage without the thorns hitting me. Cool. More card draw or poison stab? Let's go card draw. Get the poison I already have if I have more card draw. Okay. Rather send energy forward. Not sure why. It's a shit draw. I should have played cards out first, so that the hand had less in it. Great draw, but we're gonna take like 9 damage because of Constrict. Got a lot of poison going, so I can just play defensively and he's gonna die. I don't have to worry about actually hitting him. That does both, so that's fine. Yeah. Cool. Bouncing Flask applies an extra poison off Snecko Skull on each of the bounces, so yeah, very good. Adrenaline, Acrobatics, Expertise. Let's do Adrenaline. Footwork. Do I want leg sleep or sweep? Or do I want to remove a card? Let's remove the last regular strike. Instead of Elite Store, since I have no money, I'm going to go Rest Elite. I healed a full basically off the frickin' feather because my deck is so big. But the deck cycles very quickly, and it's big, but it's actually very relatively narrow in what cards are in it. Like, it doesn't have a ton of variety specifically, which is it's not a problem. It means that I'm consistently drawing the same cards that are good generally for what I need them to do. I'll take that. It's a good turn to have defense. And send energy forward. A lot of energy, a decent amount of card draw, good defenses, and relatively powerful attacks, and poison to back it all up. It's not too bad. I have all this energy. Shit. Blocked it all. I like it. Not liking this turn as much. No defenses. He's dead, so it doesn't matter. Ah! He squeaked. Fossilized Helix. Adrenaline. Letter Opener is going to be instrumental in finishing this fight relatively quickly. Oh no, I took a damage. No, I didn't. I had Fossilized Helix, which blocked 1 damage. Okay. This deck's better than I would have expected it to be. It just kinda works. It might not go all the way, but it feels good right now. He's dead. I'm just having fun at this point. It's just got a lot to do every turn, and none of the energy or time every turn feels wasted. I'm gonna skip this. That might be the first card choice that I haven't taken something on. Lantern, more energy on the first turn? Okay. I don't think I'm going to be able to get this guy, but I should be okay in not dying to him. I could get some poison stacked up, maybe, but he doesn't have that many turns when he's around. when he comes around. Yeah, my deck is consistent. It's not really bursty or infinite, which is basically what you need to take this dude down. He's already weakened. Okay. Take a little damage. Only 2. That's good. Yeah, it's just about surviving at this point. One of these days I'll have a deck that can go infinite or has ridiculous burst or some other, like, ability to kill him. And we'll get him, but until then... Ow. Thankfully the poison knocks that down. We're at full health. Okay. This one I can do. Especially with poison in the opener. Beautiful. That'll play. Yeah, you have to have a really good deck for it. A deck that can essentially chain infinitely. Like a Dead Twig and Corruption deck, I think that's what it's called, for Ironclad could do it. Because that deck can just go infinite. All skills are free, and every time you play one, they exhaust, and then every time you exhaust, it generates a new card, which is very often a skill, which is free, and exhausts, which generates a skill, which is free, and exhausts, which... You get it. Hey, what's up, Moose? Hey, don't ever apologize. I'm glad you were lurking and hanging out. Glad to see you. It's a light evening for us. Just one of our nice little chill STS nights before we get back into the big runs. Also, if you guys haven't already, the Darkest Dungeon run's gonna have a full roster of up to 29 now. So if you want, and if you already redeemed the other day and we didn't wind up doing any names, then your redemption, you spent your channel points, it's good. But if you didn't and you want to, you can, you know, do it anytime, and then I'll start filling out that roster pretty early this time. So. Also, if I see double redemption, I can always refund you channel points for one of them. So, it's not like you're wasting them necessarily. Yeah, that's true. That's a deck that I haven't actually played yet, Olden. I've seen it. I see the card synergy, but I haven't picked one up and done it myself yet. What's he hitting me with? That's what I want to know. Like, how does he strike me? Is it like psychic damage? He dead as hell. Yeah. It's not even a poison-heavy deck. It just, that fight lasted long enough that a lot of poison showed up. Good to see you, Marcus. Marcus, you won a game in one of the early Operation Echo drawings, and I haven't gotten a game choice from you off that list. So, you know, pick a game, man. Off that list right there. First link. Exact block, that'll work. And good to see you. He had too much defense up. That was point. Well, I guess it does give me energy next turn, so it wasn't pointless, but... Zionzi is apparently the, you know, the sponsor for Operation Echo every year. He just has such a huge list of games that he makes available, and it's really appreciated, so I'm blessed. Very blessed to have someone so supportive and making that list available to all of us. Because I even get to pick a game off there once in a while. It's pretty cool. This list is working, guys. I mean, fuck it. No, Moose. I've tried to avoid that more or less. I mean, Zionzi has told me, he's like, if you see a game on there and you want it, let me know. And I have too many games already to play, but it's a very generous thing to offer. I was talking when someone picked it earlier in the marathon. They chose A Plague Tale Innocence. I got my copy because Zionzi was like, yeah, sure, here. Because he had a couple on the list. Only one of them's attacking, but I don't have anything else to do. So... a lot of cards. Like, I played a lot of cards that turn. That'll do it. This deck is strong. I can't, Smith. I get to rest at full health. It's my favorite time to rest. I should have done the dash here. I need to kill these guys, not him. That'll play. I'm probably playing faster than I should. But because that often leads me to making mistakes. That's a draw, that's an attack plus energy, dodge for next turn, dodge, dodge. He's dead, he's poisoned. It's all gravy. Not a great hand. Footwork, poison stab, flying knee. Yeah, survivor. I don't need the malaise. Blocks all the damage. Pen nibs halfway there. Whoa, it's halfway there. No draw. Unfortunate. Neutralize. Energy for next turn. Dodge, dodge. Or block, block. It's a big attack. I do have draw this time, though. Poison. Poison. Lots of poison. Big hit. He dies and transforms into Angry Spiky Bird. Hey, what's up, Mom? Good to see ya. Texas teacher back for 38 months. And you guys might have noticed I finally added a 3-year subscriber badge. So 3-year subs are now Muton Berserkers. Thank you so much. Welcome back to the Echo. Hope you've been awesome, lady. I've been busy. I'm sorry I haven't called as much. I've been swamped because I've been here for 21 straight days. And we got more to go. A dozen more to go. Every day we're live, folks. For Operation Echo for 33 straight days. It's been awesome. Let's keep it being awesome. And say hi to my mom. Texas teacher's my mom and she's awesome. This dude is gonna kill me. Made me think of the Oni cartoons, Final Fantasy 1. I'm drinking this intangible now. I can't hear anything? That's on your side. Because I am all gravy here. I don't have any defense, and that's gonna hurt. Okay, I'm glad that's a lesser attack. Could have used all this defense last turn. He's dead because he poisons now, and then even if he heals, it won't be enough. Good. He tried to make it close. I don't know if this one can beat the heart, but... we've at least made it to Ascension 4 now. On the Silent. Oh, joy! What a rest. What a restful rest. What a restful resting rest that was. Footwork is perpetually useful throughout a long fight, so... Alright, let's see how we do against Sword and Shield, or Spear and Shield. Wow, they're both attacking on the first turn like a bunch of dick weasels. Taking damage right away is irritating. Ten by 4, huh? And no defense. Come on, game. Thank you. That blocks more. What's up, Game Exile? Good to see you. He's gonna take 12 on his armor. This is the turn that sucks. I need an attack. I need an attack. I can't turn around. Because I did not get a directional attack. Ugh, that's miserable. Hey, what's up? See you, Wartang. All the attacks in my deck, and I didn't draw one there, is irritating. Okay. Here. Get that out of my hand. Poison. Dodge and roll. Expertise. Brother. Didn't I play... Whatever. I have the block up, so it doesn't actually matter, but... Fine. I'm gonna be going to the heart with very low health. Probably 39, unless I take another big hit with no defense in hand. He's dead. It's annoying. Yeah, you're right. Wow, just do more damage to me, game. Because this happens at the end of my turn, so I take the 2 damage before the poison kills it. It doesn't even kill... I'm dead. I literally lost because there was no... That is so irritating. There was no defense in my hand. The burn did 2 damage to me, and he had 2 health. Ugh. That's irritating. Still a very good run, but that is irritating. Alright, on to Exile. Or Defect. Those are bad. gonna just kick this one for a quick restart. Hey, you know what we need to do? We should do a quick giveaway for those of you tuning in right now. We get Streamlabs deciding to cooperate. I hit complete fucking every time. It's like, this is already in progress. No, I clicked main menu. Listen, both of you. Game Streamlabs, listen. You guys, a raffle is going. Type XGAM raffle, get in there, get you a game. Got a huge list of games available this year. Let's go right for him. Okay. And thank you guys for tuning in tonight. It is a slower, chiller evening as we just play some Slay the Spire. Probably going to start the new Darkest Dungeon run tomorrow, but we'll see. Haven't fully decided yet. There was a claw. I could have looked to maybe do that. Defragment. Huh. Alright. Leave it there for now. No fight. I need no fight. Motherfucker. Course. Storm's probably not the card I should be picking up, because it's not the way I want to go. I mean, let's try it. I don't have any other power cards yet. It's just there. I do have Defragment, actually. Yeah. Was it gonna hurt? Whatever. I really needed a damage card. I have so low health. I just needed something to just do 1 damage. I should probably just restart this run. Yeah. Shitty relic. Yeah. Alright. While that raffle continues to run, I'm going to take a quick first break of the day. So you guys remember, type XGAM raffle, get in there. That has 6 minutes left. That's about how long my break's going to be. So I will see you guys in just a few minutes, and we'll try another defect run. I'll be right back. What's up, folks? All right. We're still looking at our dead body. Hold on. Let's pull a winner. Who won? Phantom Pyro. Grats. Pick a game off the list. Shoot me a message, either a Twitch Whisper or a Discord message, and we will get that code over to you within the next day or two. Grats. All right, let's try that again. Focus. Focus. I literally need focus. Okay. Loop. Good power. I feel like deja vu, but loop. That's a good power. I don't know if it's that good, but... Let's go charge battery. No fights. I don't want fights in either of these. Okay, not a fight. Got him on 1 health. Alright, give me just a second. You already picked Conan Exiles the last time you won. I guess your name just didn't make it on the list. So you've already got that one coming to you. This is your second win. So give me another one as well. Make sure this is correct, but that's what I show. I guess my tracker didn't update. Hold on. Giveaways. Yes, complete. Shut up. Okay. Yeah, 2 days ago you won. You told me Conan Exiles. I just haven't gotten the code yet. So pick another one. And congrats. All right. Didn't actually have any attack. And the one that lived was the one who could do damage to me. Go figure. Your rightmost orb triggers its passive an additional time. I have double loop, one of them level 2, and gold-plated cables. My rightmost orb is going to trigger like 5 times a turn. Interesting. Neverwinter, awesome. All right, let me update that. Sounds like a plan. I will get you the code for Neverwinter either today or tomorrow morning, and then as soon as I get the code for Conan Exiles from Xionzi, I will get that one over to you as well. It's gonna be awesome. Grats! The start of your turn, trigger the passive ability of your next orb 4 times. Absurd. Cold Snap. Bronze Scales. It's nice to get an extra treasure there. Loop. Zap. Strike. That is a little absurd. And I like it. So it triggers 3 times at the end of the turn with 1 loop, and then it triggers twice at the beginning of the turn. That's absurd. A skill to start with. Defrag, very nice. Blizzard, that'll work. Okay. Not exactly what I wanted to see. Loot. Sweet. I'm gonna dual cast this, and then I'm gonna defend. It's gonna give me a little more defense, not a ton, but... I want to make it through this without too much of a loss of health, because we can rest before the boss fight, but... I just need some orb slot generation, and this deck is in a decent spot already. What? What? That's absurd. I should have done 2 strikes, but he's dead anyway. Not a huge relic for me, but obviously not bad. All right. I don't see too many troubles getting through slime with almost full health. He's splitting fairly high, but it stops the big attack. That one's split. Take some damage here, but we're doing okay. Baby, ain't that right? Stop it. Just keep on trembling. It's been a long day. Ain't that right? Cool. It's a loop list. First orb triggers like mad. Hell yeah. I'll do nuclear battery. It's essentially starting with an energy. Or, you know, getting an extra energy, but it doesn't stay if you cycle it over. Store, store, elite, 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 or store. Store, elite, elite, chest, or store. Let's go left side. Let's go here and to the left. I just need more orb slots. I don't want to dual cast because I want this in the first position, striking him multiple times with loop and cables. Taking damage. I got a lot of damage early. But he is dead, so guess it didn't matter. Ferrying a bottle's a little safety net. Doesn't hurt me that much. It is innate, so it takes over an initial draw, but... Oh no, I'm writhing. Nothing great. We'll remove Ride. Well, there's some good stuff, just not that I can afford. Alright. Good thing here is I have bronze scales. Boot sequence is actually decent here. I just wish more than one of them was attacking me. All I had in that card was all defensives. Where? This is when I need the defensives, damn it. Whatever. Guess it's okay. I'll take the regen potion instead. Loop! I'm just gonna have a freaking shotgun on the right side. Anything good at the store? Another loop, maybe? No, that's leap. I said I need loop, not leap, loop. I will take leap, though. It's a decent defensive. Okay. That's not what I wanted. I forgot that yeah. I don't want to roll that first one over. So now I'm channeling this, which is not valuable. I just don't have enough, like, draw to make use of this, giving me extra energy as I get draw. This puts Frost in the front, which is better, because at least it's giving me a lot of defense. He's gonna net me, making it to where I can't attack him. But this might kill him at the beginning of the turn. And I blocked most of the damage. All but one, actually, so yeah. That's right, he died on the bronze scales. Take a little damage here. That's freaking absurd. And I love it. Okay. Okay. Gets me that little extra draw. Schneck plant. No one likes a schneck plant. Bang, bang, bang. And then do it again. Bang, bang. Keep it going. A lot of damage. I do have a fairy in the bottle. Not that I expect to die here, but... for it's to happen. Yeah, Echo Form just rocked that. Only problem is this got shifted to front position when I played Cold Snap, which I should not have done. I'm gonna take Barrage. I'm tempted to skip there. Probably see my fairy in a bottle pop here. I want lightning to stay at the front, or I need to get all the way to frost. Because it's actually my most consistent damage right now is from looping cables. Okay. It's a weird deck. Very different than what I've done in the past. Basically plays very heavily off this card, this orb being in this position. If I can get Frost in that position, that's probably okay too, because it offers me a heavy amount of defense. Alright, I'm gonna risk something here, because I do have Fairy. Instead of going to this store, I'm gonna go after this Elite, since I just found a store. This is unfortunate. One. Okay. Still a lot of damage. Yeah, it's gonna pop the Fairy. So might as well. Yeah. Puts me down to 12. See if we can survive. Can't attack this turn. That's alright. Get a lot of defense up. Just a bit. I needed attacks this turn, game. There's only 2 wounds, 5 wounds in the whole deck. 15 cards, 17 cards, 5 wounds, and I draw 2 of them. And 0 attacks. At least Bronze Scales is still doing damage. I got another Fairy in the bottle off Entropic. That's cool. I just noticed that. Second chance. Ugh. No. Yeah, curses aren't gonna do a fucking thing to me this run. Suppose that's a good thing. I guess I'm gonna be at freaking... Well, I won't be at 1 health. 10 health? 7 after the fact. Still have a fairy, obviously. I just mentioned that I got that again. A lot of 0 cost. I need orb slots. That's the one thing I really need. Is capacitor or the little thing to generate orb slots. That's kind of pointless, but... Fuck you taking my echo form, you dick. I needed that. I wanted it, at least, even if I didn't need it. Okay, I'm gonna Glacier. And then I'm gonna Zap. So that we at least have one still up. No one's attacking me? Having a Frost in first position when he does his Hyper Beam probably helps me give it a chance to keep my Fairy in a bottle active. Ugh. Oof. As I shifted out of first position. It's fine, we're getting damage in. Yeah, there's the Hyper Beam. And instead of getting 20 block... It should actually be okay. We keep the Fairy for now. If we can get through the rest of the fight, it's going to be obviously quite close at 3 health, but... If I can keep a Frost there and just depend on... Blizzard for damage. Why I'm cycling extra Frosts so Blizzard actually does some damage. Yeah, starting with 20 block is substantial. And just let that one lightning in the back chip away at him, but if I cycle it over, I have to make sure I get back to Frost in position 1. Keeps a Frost in position 1. But ups my damage output a little bit. Okay. So now, Cold Snap, Glacier, Cold Snap. Blizzard finishes him as soon as I get it, if he's not dead sooner, because it's going to be at 26 damage or something like that now. That's unfortunate. Alright, well, we use our other fairy in a bottle. Probably the turn before he dies as well. Figures. At least we had it, but... creative, I suppose. I'm shifting now from lightning in the front spot to frost in the front spot. So, see if it works. Store, elite, rest, elite, chest. Another elite. So that's 3 elites, a chest, and a rest. So 3 questions. Store, elite, question. Either store, elite. If I go here, I get a rest. If here, I get an elite. I think left side is better. Plasma in the first spot's not ideal, actually. Yeah, Olston, that's what I thought, and then I was like, no, it replaces Cracked Core, but still, it's not bad. I just need to be able to take advantage of that until I shift it over, which I can't really do. Yeah, it's at the end of the first turn. Yeah. Or end of the turn. If you have an empty slots, yeah. Bit late. That's what I wanted to see. Oh, man. Not sure I have enough block, guys. I took damage there because it doesn't have the block be able to be present between. This is never going to activate. This is not what I'm playing, and I don't want Streamline. I have Bronze Scale, so at least when my defense is up and they're attacking, they're hurting themselves in a minor way. It's not much, but it adds up somewhat. Chipping away. Chip, chip, chip. Chip, chop. I needed my other loot, but I don't have it. I need to defend instead of creative AI here. It's a lot of damage, so... And we let the thorns do their thing. I don't know if I have enough block, guys. 59? Nah. Gonna need more. Gonna need more. Okay. We can do more. Can I get a blizzard, please? Thank you. Casual 87 block. I just need more orb slots. More! More! This is absurd. You can't kill me! Just give up. This will be interesting. Ugh. That got me a frost in front, but they're weak right now. I didn't remember that was the only card over there. Ugh. Taking a lot of damage here. Take damage off the thorns to draw. A capacitor power card from Creative AI or a defrag could do a lot. No. That's not what I want. Well, there's defrag. There's loot. And let's go cold snap. Okay. A little bit better. The focus does a huge amount there, but I still need more orb slots. More orb slots! Useless. Keep buffing those thorns, dude. It's gonna pay off. They were literally all there was to draw, basically. That'll work. Orb slots. Thank you. Okay. Let's go for 2 elites instead of 1. I don't have the fastest deck. I might have to push lightning into the front spot. Could use creative AI pretty early here, would be useful. So of course I don't draw it. All that energy and nothing to do with it. Capacitor, defrag, creative AI, need all of those. There's creative. I can get a lot of block into the front slot. I just need to get to that point. Okay, this is gonna be defrag. Loop. Loop. Oh, hold on. Defrag only costs 1, okay. Or capacitor, rather. That's what I wanted. And next turn I'll draw another loop. Generated another defrag. Another loop. Cold snap. Ooh! 48 block to start the turn. Uh-huh. Casual 99 block. Without playing a block card. I guess I did evoke 1 orb. Nice defrag. That's a lot of focus. Your focus needs more focus. No, it doesn't. I have the focus. It is time. All right, Rafiki. Chill out. TikTok, TikTok. I don't use TikTok. Not much for social media, Mr. Bighead. Loop. Is Echo Form playing 2? First 3 cards you play each turn are played twice. Should have looked at that. Okay. Who's gonna last longer? It's anybody's guess. If I get another capacitor off of Creative AI, I don't want machine learning, damn it. This keeps a lot of defense in play, but gets some actual damage, maybe, going. Because his attacks are getting big. There we go. Oh, it plays twice. And then Loop plays twice. Ah! So good. Loop. Freaking 10 times. What? Another Echo Form. Because fuck it. That's why. This is absurd. Huh? Okay. Loop. Hold on. Loop. Zap. Now wait for it. Because it's going to trigger 14 times. Uh-huh. Ooh. The way I'm playing, I'm gonna go orb slots over focus. All right, let's get the defenses set up. I need a Glacier. And then I need some focus. Defrag's nice. Self-repair. And then reboot. Capacitor. Sweeping beam. In the whole... Fuck you, game. This isn't going to push them over because there's too many spots now. So we're going to take a big hit here. Should, we take about half of it blocked. That's not terrible. Okay, cold snap. Loot. Yeah, it'll give me more room to channel them. I know he's not taking any damage there, but it's just sitting in my hand. Alright, capacitor, loop, creative, all coming up. capacitor first before creative. Alright, that's 10. That's maximum orb slots. I'd love to play creative there. Oh, yeah, I could have fairly safely, but that's okay. He's hurting himself on the scales, at least. What the fuck, game? You're lucky it doesn't really matter, you piece of shit. You're such a piece of shit. Wait for it. Oh, I was expecting a burn. Okay. It's block, 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 block. Uh-huh. Okay, you're gonna lose. Doesn't matter how many burns you put in there, dude. I got my orb set up. They can keep me going forever. Ha! You wanted to test me, huh? You're still not gonna hurt me. See? Doesn't fucking matter. Keep it going. You dead. You bitch. Cold snap. Dreamcatcher. Interesting. Okay, capacitor and creative, turn 1 isn't bad, especially because I still have plasma in the front spot, so I'm going to have a little extra energy to play with at the beginning of the turn, so whatever creative creates, I might be able to actually use. I'm sure a second creative is what I want right now. It's just too heavy to play on that turn, is really what it comes down to. If I play it there, I just don't have room to do much else. Yeah, fitting the ice was what was killing the burns. Dude, can you stop creating creatives with creative? Creatively? Fuck it. They're about to hurt me. Because they're blowing up. Problem with my deck. No front-loaded offense. And creative kept fucking creating creative. Why? Who asked you to do that? Now that I've lost all my health, I have all my defenses set up. I guess I could have thrown a potion to stop one of them. I should have played Self-Prepare on the Echo. I forgot that I had Echo Form set up. It would have given me the 14, but... oh well. Stop creating creative! Okay. I thought it was going to, and that's fine. I was getting annoyed. It's a good deck, and might have gone all the way, but... create creative 30 times. Random common. That's kind of a weak one. Yeah, I think it's right side. Stores and elites. This is the first fight. Like, we are in the fucking entry room. And it's like a damn boss fight. Consecrate. Maybe we can get a scrying list. Hey, Franz, good to see you, bud. Alrighty. Same cards over and over and over. Next turn I'm going to be taking 20 damage. Unless I draw, like, double defend beta. Or none of those. I guess that works. Beta comes out on the turn when I'm only being attacked once. And then Omega comes out and ends the fight. No, Omega gets shuffled into everything. So I probably don't even draw it. Because there was 4 cards, so it cycled the draw. instead of 5 cards. At least I got it. That's cool. Singing Bowl. Like water. Battle him. Nothing with Scry, so I'll shift focus, I guess. Take the Sapphire. Can I get battle him? Thank you. Okay. We get lucky. We just need to draw, like, 1 attack. Cool. Okay. Well, now we have something we're going to be doing. Only going to get 1 rest site. Hopefully we're healthy enough we can dig. I'm guessing that's not going to be the case, looking at that opening draw. I just don't want to take damage here. Honestly, even killing him isn't that important to me. I just don't want to take a bunch of damage. We're going to take damage next turn because there's no freaking defense there unless he's already going to smoke bomb. Okay, that's actually not terrible for me because now I can do damage. And hopefully end him on the turn with Smite and Eruption is probably needed. Cool. Didn't take any damage. I don't really need Carve Reality if I have Battle Him, and I can make Battle Him innate eventually. This could be a lot of damage as well. So tomorrow's gonna start the complete run, the complete Blood Moon attempt for our Darkest Dungeon campaign. So that'll be entertaining. Take 10 damage, not ideal. Gonna be less ideal when I take more next turn when that guy dies and vulnerability pops up. Cool. Weave. I don't have anything else that plays into it except Nirvana, which it is, so this is a Scry gain 3 block. This is when you Scry, return this to your hand. If I have a Scrying card, you know, you can cycle almost endlessly with the right things, but I don't have any Scrying cards yet. Instead, my offense is on Battle Him right now. Nirvana might wind up being a dead card. Yeah, we have the options for scrying are there, just no scrying. I should have retained that protect. it would have gone up in cost, but this turn I didn't need it. Now we have Battle Hymn, so we can chip damage quicker. More quickerly. Interestingly, on this next turn, it probably makes sense to not. Unless I have double defense in hand. So actually what I will do is... Yeah. Because I drew 3 dazed in this whole fucking list. I'm on to you, game. I only needed 1 defend. I could have done a strike because I'm getting 5 from like water. Oh, should have consecrated first. It won't make a huge difference. It's down to 1 enemy, but I absolutely should have consecrated first. He would have taken 5 more damage. Alright, I will fail to use that correctly many times. There's a scry. That's just a little scry. Just a little scry. I'll reach twice. Fuck it, I'll reach 3 times. Alright, fuck it all the way. Let's go. Hey, it healed me. Worth it. I'm digging. I don't care what my health's at. Cool. Pass that over because I'm not going to play it next turn. Battle Hymns. Yeah, that's why I was like, okay, it won't make a huge difference. It could eventually mean I die because of chip damage. Like when I have no damn defense and a burn in hand, even though they just entered the deck. But whatever. Like Water and Battle Hymn should deliver me a win here. Bye, bitch. That could be bad. Let's see if it's bad. Yep. Didn't draw Vigilance or Protect or the other Defend. Instead, I got this fucker. I have 3 health. I'm gonna die to a burn. Or just raw damage. You're useless. You've already done your... Oh, I'm gonna die to his attack. Yeah, I'm dead. Maybe not. Get the fuck out of here. Skated by. Pure skill. By the skin of my fucking teeth, more like. Just draw decently here. A couple strikes. Not really. Now's the painful turn. Hold up. Should have just played Battle Hymn instead of a strike. Probably. Nirvana might have been better there too. But I gotta kill him eventually. What is everything I need at the bottom of the damn deck? Seriously, game. Ay, ay, ay. Of course he gets that defense while also attacking, because why not? It's a plus. Avocado. I meant to play Nirvana before, so that I was actually getting the block from it, but I'm stupid, so... I would have taken no damage there. Instead, I take much damage. Much, many, and a lot. Okay, we're gaining 10 block by default a turn, so I can do defend, smite, smite. Same thing. Consecrate. Okie doke. Protect is fine, but I don't have the tools to make it more tenable to play. I don't have, like, establishment or extra energy. Why you gotta start with 24 freaking damage, dude? That's just a ridiculous amount of damage. Wow. 19 damage and just literally nothing to mitigate it. Nothing I can do about it except just get freaking hit by it. Now you're not attacking, of course. You dildo. Turn when I have a hand that can actually get the defense and do damage, he's not attacking. Annoyance. The fucking malleable. I hate that shit. And if I'd have played those in a different order, I probably had it, but I'll have it now because of Smite, so. Just ate all my hit points, though. That's a non-elite. Not an elite. That's a fucking regular. What are we doing, game? Holy jiminies. This is so stupid. Every fight here, harder than the elite fights half the time, or more. I said every and then half the time. A lot of the normal fights here are harder than the elite fights by a measurable amount. Taking 10... Fuck. Yeah, Bjorn, when I rephrased it, I clarified what I meant, and it made sense. I'm just dead. Killing him is going to make me vulnerable on the turn when he's attacking twice. But, okay, he's not attacking twice, which is lucky. I don't think it's gonna matter. Oh, I could have played that. I did. Good. It wouldn't have made any difference, but... Now a buffed elite. And I can't dig here because I have to rest because the 2 previous fights did more damage than this buffed elite. Well, this will probably kill me because of how weak I am after those 2 freaking normal fights. These draws are abysmal. Whatever. I don't even care at this point. It's getting a little annoying. Yeah, we're dead. Cool. There's a chance. All right. Shrug it off. It's fine. Shrug it off is fine. Maybe I should have gone for the curse there. No fight. Cool. Couldn't just draw any of the other 3 attacks, huh, game? It's like, no. This is what we draw. Cool. Heavy blade. Please hit the heavy blade. Fuck you. I even did it in the right order, finally, and chose the card first. Okay. Should have bought the toxic egg first. Yeah. And then bought those. Flex and, Flex would have been upgraded. So it wouldn't have hit Inflame because Inflame's a power. But still should have done that in the correct order. Got another store up here, so I need to see Inflame. I'll do that. What I want to go with Brutality is, what is that power called? The one that when you take damage from a card, you gain strength. Whichever one that is. I don't remember. Should have waited for Inflame. I got impatient there, and there was no reason to. I mean, we made it to the heart earlier. That's a victory by most people's standards, just getting through the, you know, the boss. So, I'm not too plussed about not killing the star. At least making it to it. Damn it, just wasted my heavy blade. I'll take a little more damage to ensure I do a little more damage. Get flex. Come on, flex. Nope. Flex. Gets him closer. It would only go to 29 with strength potion, so... Alright, he'll be dead. Vajra's nice in a strength build. Anger's probably good in strength builds, but I don't know. Because it feels like you can just bloat your deck and then all you're drawing is Angers. That would make me angry. I don't need brutality against just a slime. I shouldn't. Why you gotta hit me so hard, bro? Heavy Blade would have split him. Damn it. Oh well. What a shit draw. Heavy Blade Strike finishes this. Heavy Blade kills the right one. Any other attack for one kills the left one. Cool. Rupture. That's the one. Brutality and Rupture work off of each other. And if I somehow get a Tungsten Rod, which would obviously you can't like aim for, but if I did, chef's kiss. Well, yeah, but it's free, but if you need to draw defenses and instead you draw 5-0 cost Angers, if they don't kill the thing that you're, you know, fighting, you might just be dead. Like, they still bloat the deck in size, not energy consumption, but they still they could take up your entire draw. And then you just don't draw what you need and die instead. Hummel obviously works well with strength, but I'm gonna go slightly altered there. But yeah, so it being 0 cost could mean that, yeah, you can play it and you're not having to worry about energy. But if you draw 4 of them and you really need something defensive, like right now, I could really use something defensive and I don't have it. a draw. Heavy Blade's gonna do 29. This adds 6 to it, which is not enough to kill. Now, next turn, the other one's going to be hitting me. So, actually, what I should have done is hit this one with Heavy Blade so that on this turn, I could kill it. Or I should have used that Flex Potion, and it would have guaranteed that one died. Because instead, I'm losing another 5 health. I'm really bad at the game. Still. Thankfully, it's just the one attacking. You know, once you kill one, it's just one attack a turn, but... if I don't have a defend in hand, one attack kills me. I lost way too much health. Love to get the red piece and get it out of the way, but even against this guy, I need more than 12 health. Or 16, whatever I was at. Actually blocked all of it. Horncleat doing the heavy lifting there. I put myself on a clock. So. But I'm also increasing in power consistently. That is such a stupid fucking draw. There are, like, one burn in 13 cards. Still want to finish this fairly quickly. I don't full heal because we're at Ascension 5, so I only heal partially after the boss. This is gonna hurt. I mean me, not him, because it's 8x2 and this is... But, yeah. I should kill him on the next Heavy Blade, but I'm not going to get it this turn. I'm going to get a burn and a bunch of shit. 1 health. He would have lived with 1 health, so... better to keep my health intact. I'll heal a little bit more. Store close. Elite. That gives me rest, elite, rest, which lets me get the red piece. Another store, another elite. Another elite, another store. Okay, we got a decent path. Not a great fight for me to start on. Really? You couldn't just give me 3 attacks in hand, huh? Don't have a flame barrier, no bronze scales, no thorns potion. That is a fuckload of damage, game. You need to piss off with that noise. That is ridiculous. It's the first freaking room of the act. Fuck right off. And of course, this one, the one I can kill, isn't doing anything. No attack from him. This is absurd damage. From a fucking bird. Glad we just got here. Started this fight with 77 health. Of course he lived. 2 runs ago we had it happen in the 3rd room, so I'm not sure that's correct. Maybe the 3rd combat room? Or the first 2 combat rooms? I don't know. But we did, if you go look at the VOD. I started this fight with 77 health. It's the first fucking fight. Of course, that's what I draw. That is just ridiculous. Probably dead. If I'm just running from these fights, I'm never gonna be in a fight that I can win, so it's kind of pointless. It's just like FTL. You start running from every fight, you just fall further and further behind, and you can never turn back around and gain any ground. What are we doing, game? It's really annoying. Because even this would only do 5. I don't think Rupture was even worth playing because I'm not going to play the other cards that are going to cost me health damage when I'm this low. Some more damage. Chip, chip, chip. Barely killed him, but it killed him. Okay, come on. Let's get this run some traction. I don't know if we can, but I'm trying. I'm still standing. The only problem with heavy blades is they're expensive. They're 2 energy, and I'm not getting extra energy yet. I have 3 heavy blades already. I'm gonna go with another flex. Heal. Rest. Awesome. Start with any defenses? Nah, fuck them. I don't have that many in my deck, so it's my own fault. But I'm not the one who chose to draw like a dumbass either game. This is gonna feel good. Ow. Really? You're annoying. The problem is his attacks are just gonna get bigger, and I'm gonna draw like this. Yeah, this run's over. Yep. Dead on this turn, and there's nothing I can do about it. I'm alive. I drew exact lethal. Wow, lizard tail. Guess there's a small inkling of hope. I'm going after another elite. Like, I'm not great, but not terrible. Another heavy blade. Let's take bandage up. Alright, another elite, let's go. Kind of the one I expected. What are they gonna do on the first turn? Just murder you? Just all the damage? You know they can do other stuff too. No. Just damage. Just all the freaking flipping damage. And I don't draw... Of all the things I can draw that can kill this little shit, I draw none of them. Should have struck. Why did I play a defend? Oh, look, they're immediately back. It was almost like it didn't amount to anything. Fuck it. Yeah, that's it right there. No defense. Not enough. I have the lizard tail, I guess. But he takes 14 of it right away. Cool. I don't like that. Just barely keep... I keep barely hanging on by just luck. No execution. Just, oh, that happens to keep me going. Feels weak. Alright. The heavy blade, I can snipe him. Almost. Damn it. Strike? Nope. Should have done this instead of that. Well, he's dead next turn. He's almost dead this turn. Shit. Combust was is still going. Yeah, only reason I live there is because I got that lizard tail. Inflame's fine because once it plays out, I have to fight an elite no matter which way I go. So, heal me? Well, might as well go to the elite that's right in front of the store. I'm dead. Yeah, let me just fucking keep the run going, even though I feel like it's getting behind. Cheap flex? Sure. Still haven't gotten the red piece. Yeah, the problem is this deck's not gonna win. Like, we're not gonna make it all the way. I'd be surprised if it makes it to the heart. Like, even getting through Act 3 is gonna be difficult. But we'll see. Might as well get the vulnerable on him. Heavy Blade would have done more raw damage, but... Till I get Metallicize and or Rupture up. Yeah, Metallicize and or Rupture. Exactly. So now every turn when Combust goes off, I gain strength. So... I could do Brutality, but I'd be taking 2 damage, health damage, that bypasses my block every single turn, and I'm not sure I want to do that. So... no heavy blades left in this draw side. Gonna be the biggest strike I've ever thrown. Would have been slightly bigger, but I would have had to discard it, so. Still the biggest. Still Getting vulnerable, maybe we get a big old heavy strike. Big old smashing heavy strike. 2 heavy strikes could actually be played in this turn. Heavy blades. Because the first... He's going to hit me hard anyway. I don't have any defenses, so... That's 48, and then we get the energy from Nunchuck, so we do a second one. We're almost dead, though, so, you know, there's that. Now all the What are we doing, game? It's like all the Literally, there is not a defensive card left in my deck, which means if I can't kill him next turn and he's attacking, I'm dead because we just drew all the defense. Impervious is the only card that will keep me alive after this next turn. And it might not even. No, it won't. Even Impervious, yeah. I'm dead. Oh, fucking hell. We got to the heart once tonight, and probably would have, excuse me, on that defect run, but I got annoyed at it. I don't got this. It's coming up on 10. I don't know if I've got time or energy for another run right now. No, there really might not be. Well, see, it's not the game's fault either. I bloated that deck with too many heavy blades and too many flexes. If I'd have kept the deck narrower, my defensive cards wouldn't have felt so rare because they wouldn't have been diluted by too much offense. So while I did get bad draws, at least a portion of the reason I got bad draws was because of just doing stupid shit. Just bloating the deck in an imbalanced way. My last win, my last actual complete win was over 2 months ago. And there's only been a handful of them. I haven't won on Ironclad since more than 4.5 months ago. Like, gotten an actual... And that's because I go after the heart every time. So that's part of the reason. But, yeah. Yeah. I don't think I've got another run in me tonight, guys. I did make it to the heart on our first run of the day, and that defect run would have gone further, but I got frustrated at it and made a bad play that killed me on the thorns. But I'm going to go ahead and wrap up there. Tomorrow, we're going to start the Darkest Dungeon Blood Moon run. It's going to be a normal Blood Moon run, meaning not Highlander, but the goal is going to be all bosses, including Courtyard and Farmstead, fully upgraded Hamlet, level 6 resolve of every hero, and all ancestor trinkets gathered, if I can manage, all within the 100-week time limit, and then a full Darkest Dungeon clear before 100 weeks. I'm going to do some math and crunch some numbers, and maybe it's possible to upgrade, like, I doubt I can get all of the districts, but I might be able to get some, like, set a goal for 5 districts complete or something like that. But it's going to be a lot of fun. I'm looking forward to starting that run tomorrow, so make sure to tune in. The roster is going to be expanded to the full size that the game can accommodate, which is 29 with the Shield Breaker DLC turned on. So I'll be able to name 29 people, and I can tell you right now, just so we know, where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Channel point queue. If I am looking at who is currently redeemed, I have 11 current unique redeems, which are Saline Olsen, Battery Daddy, Gloomcat, Chaos, Sierra Echo, Hellgraph, Eclectic, Teve, Lantern, and Moose. Those will be the first 11 people to get named in the Darkest Dungeon run, but that means we have room for 18 more. And obviously some people will do it when we're actually playing, so. And we'll try to get people named as quickly as possible, because it's not like the Highlander run where I need to make sure that the roster is a go. That doesn't mean I'll take, just any start, or, if we lose someone in the first week, might restart, but we'll see and we'll have fun either way. So thank you guys for hanging out tonight and enjoying some Slay the Spire with me. The last 2 days have just been nice, chill evenings, not super excited, not a huge group of people hanging out, but I appreciate each and every one of you that does tune in on these slower days. It keeps me going, and it makes this worth doing. ZX, I saw it. I did see it. I just have been super swamped. I'll get all the stuff for any game redeems updated. I'll get codes out as soon as I have them, and I will see you all tomorrow, right here in the Echo, where each and every one of us has a voice. Good night, God bless, be good people. I'll see you tomorrow for Darkest Dungeon. Adios, folks. Have a good one.